Hi guys, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are good. I want to start by first of all wishing you guys a very happy new year, a prosperous new year ahead of us. I pray that whatever you desire, you so desire, this year will come to accomplishment, and whatever altar or any crisis you've been battling with the grace of God and by the help of our Father, you're going to pull through and come out strongly. Hallelujah. So today, hallelujah. So today, um, okay, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel. If this is your first time of coming across the channel, do well to subscribe. Click on notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is being posted. Okay, so this video is going to be a quick one. I don't want it to be more than 5 minutes. So today and in this very new year, I want to give you guys 5 tips to run a successful fashion home as a beginner. You know what the channel is all about: beginners, building you guys from scratch to where you can stand on your own. So today I'll be giving you guys 5 amazing tips with a bonus on how to run a successful fashion home as a beginner. So number one is to maintain a cordial relationship with your customer. Maintaining a cordial relationship with your customer. Know when you're crossing the line. Don't come and start discussing your family issues with your customer, your personal life with your client. It's not needed. It's not, unless that client or customer has passed that stage of customer. Yeah. Then you now know some certain things to discuss with that person. But if it has not passed that stage, let it be at customers level. Just make my clothes and let me go. So number two, before charging your customer, know how much things you're buying or things you'll be using to make that clothes is being sold in the market. In Nigeria today, we all know how prices of things are high. Let me pause this. We know how things are being increased on a daily basis in Nigeria, so be sure of the things you're to get for that product before you bill your customer. Don't be in that situation where you get to market and see that the money she paid is not enough for the thing and you start calling, add more money. They have planned themselves. I believe in Nigeria right now everybody has planned. They have planned themselves for a particular thing before giving that money out or giving that job out. So be sure of the price you're charging, be sure of how much things are cost before you charge. Then number three, don't accept to make clothes that is worth 20k for 8k or 10k. Don't ever be caught doing that unless you're doing it for free. Any clothes that you know is going to cost you that is 20,000, please keep to that 20,000. If you know it's 30, if you know it's 60, if you know it's 100, keep to that price. Don't accept to do it less, because those customers you're doing it for, they might be begging you, please now, this is what I have, please now. And if you eventually take that work and want to give them what their money can afford, not as if you're not doing that style, but you're going for cheaper things and other things, and if you don't give them what they want, they'll be like, you know how customers behave. Hey, she doesn't know how to sew. She spoiled my clothes. She ruined my dress. She won't tell them the price she paid. So don't let that. Don't allow that at all as a beginner. As a beginner, you need customers. You need people to trust what you can do, that you can deliver. Don't charge unless you're doing it for free. Fine. If you're doing it for free, don't, because as they're giving you that 8k, that is less. They are expecting you to give them exactly, if not more, than what is in that in that picture in their style. So don't be caught charging less. If it's expensive, tell them it's expensive. If it's what you can do, tell them you can do it and charge what you're supposed to charge. If it's not what you can do, just tell them you can't do it, so it won't spoil your image as a beginner. Yeah. So number four, always make sure always make sure you always make sure always make sure you make the style your customers pick. Don't re-choose their style for them. You see that style they picked, give it to them. If you can't do that particular style, tell them, okay, I know that maybe you might need money for other things, and if you can't do that particular style, you try to convince them to do something else. We have some adamant customers that want that particular style. So you just have to give it to them. If you can't do it, just say it, pump and plain. Ma, you see this style? I can't do it now. You can choose other styles or take your clothes elsewhere, so I won't spoil it. Just say it. Be truthful to your customers. Yeah, be truthful to your customers. That will also help you in elevating, running a successful fashion home. Always make sure the style they picked, or don't after picking style you think, this thing is too exposing, I can't do it for them, and you want to change the style by yourself without consulting them. Don't try it. Don't be caught doing that. Give them what they want. If you're not type that sew clothes that are revealing, you tell them you can't make a dress like, you don't make dresses like that. If you're the type that make any type of dress, why not collect it? You get. So that is it. Make sure you give your customers the style they picked. Don't rechoose for them. Don't rechoose. Then the number 5 is always keep to time. Don't disappoint your customer. Make sure your clothes is make sure their clothes is ready when you give them appointment. If you tell your customer to come today for their clothes, make sure the clothes is already ready, is waiting for them. Make sure, don't disappoint them. Be truthful with your business. Be truthful in whatever you're doing. Be accountable. You know, don't be like this. Don't be corny. It takes people away from you as a beginner. Even if you're not a beginner, it can still take people away from you. She don't keep the time, she's not truthful, she's not honest, and all of that. It can chase a whole lot of customers and give you a bad name at the end of it. So don't be caught doing that. Don't be caught disappointing your customers. So number 6, which is the bonus I added, is don't accept to make clothes for someone without seeing the picture of what they want. Now, I have a story to this. One day, a client came to me and she was explaining the kind of style she wants for the sleeves. So, what she was explaining in my head, it was something else. That is, I was reasoning on another style, thinking is what she was explaining. So later, because she was going through my phone looking for the style, the sleeves she wants, then she then saw it and showed me, hey, this is what I'm talking about. And in my head, I was already thinking of another style. And what if I didn't see? What if she didn't see the picture and I didn't see it? I went ahead to make my own style. You know how customers behave. They are always right. They believe they are, Madam, I told you, I explained and all that. If I had not seen it, that would have been the case. That would have been another case entirely. This is not the hand I want. You're going to replace it. You're going to make me a new dress. You're going to get my wrapper. You know how people can be. So you have to be careful when dealing with humans, because not all you can't satisfy human beings. You can't satisfy everybody. So please be so intentional with your work this year. Try to be productive. And another thing you need to kill is fear. As a beginner, you want to start up something new, kill that fear in you. Don't ever think that you're not going to make it, or how am I going to do this, how am I going to be, what if I ruin the address, what if. Kill that fear, because if you don't kill fear in whatever business you might be going into, you'll be stagnated. Fear will just stagnate you. You won't be able to move forward. You won't be able to make any progress or any even decision in life because of fear. You are scared of the outcome. Take a bold step and start up something this new year. Don't be, even if you're a stay at home mom like me, I work from the house, I stay at home to make my dresses. This practically my house is my office. This is where I make my clothes. And you need to, start up something, start doing it in your house, or you need to learn how to sew. That's why we're here. That's why I opened this YouTube page for beginners. Like my work is, I always start from the scratch. Yeah, I'm doing it from the scratch so that you'll be able to learn one or two things, and I'm not going to confuse you. I'm not here to confuse you in any of my videos. So that is basically is about running a successful fashion home as a beginner. Running a successful fashion home as a beginner, you have to keep to these 5 rules. Like I said, maintain a cordial relationship with your customers before charging. Know the amount of things in the market, know how much you're supposed to charge. Don't accept to make clothes that is worth 20k for that, for a lesser price. If not, you just have your customer to contend with. Two of you put leg in one trouser. Always make sure you make the style your customer chooses, and always keep to time. Don't disappoint them. Then don't accept to make clothes for anyone without seeing the style they need. Okay, so that is all for this for today's channel, for today's video, I mean. So I'll be logging out right now. As you can see, I'm not done. Just have to tie the scarf. So that is it. That's basically it on this channel. Thank you Try to subscribe, share my videos with your friends. Someone might be in need of it. Subscribe, like, and comment. Okay, have a prosperous new year ahead of us, and I want to see you doing something this year. No matter how much you have, no matter how little, you don't need to have much self to start a fashion home. You don't need to have everything in the world to start. You can start anywhere. As far as you have a sewing machine, you can start anywhere. Distance or location is not a barrier for a successful business. Location can never be a barrier. Secondly, getting to hear God, if that is what God really wants from you, you can kick off. You can start and you see how successful you're going to be at the end of the year. And always remember to save. As I'm telling you this one, I'm telling myself too. Always remember to save, regardless of how much that comes into your hand. Save something out of it. Save something out of it, and at the end, you will you won't regret it. Okay? Bye. Have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe.